Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm headed down in my crawl space to take care of some gnarly mold. You can see it growing along the floor joist and the subfloor there. This is under my bathroom. I had a leak coming from my tub whenever I moved into this house. I fixed the leak and now it's time to fix the mold. If you hire somebody to do this for you, they're going to charge you at least $1,000, plus try to upsell you on all their other services. I'm going to show you how to do this for about $100 or less. I'm primarily going to be using this Mold Armor Rapid Clean stuff I picked up at Lowe's. It was $40 for this jug of it. People say you can use white vinegar and things like that, but I thought I'd invest a little to make sure I don't have to do this again. I'm putting it in this sprayer that I got for $10 at Harbor Freight. I recommend you go ahead and put on gloves as soon as you start handling this stuff, because whenever I went to pour it into my sprayer, I did not have on gloves and I spilled it all over my hands. And they smelled like pool chemicals for a couple of hours after that. Plus I had an open cut on my thumb and it burned really bad for several hours, so make sure you wear gloves. You're going to want to pick up a respirator so you're not breathing this stuff in. I believe I got this one for $18 at Harbor Freight, and these goggles were like $10 to protect my eyes. I'm covering all the exposed skin on my face with gaiters, and I've got these gloves also from Harbor Freight, plus some flashlights. I was going to pick up a full Breaking Bad style bodysuit to protect my skin even further, but I decided just to go with a rain jacket and some jeans just to save some money. I should also mention it was like 94 degrees outside when I was filming this, so that's why I went ahead and took the cover off of the Crawlspace. I don't want to do anything in this full get up if I don't have to, because it's so hot. I sprayed for insects last time I was down here, so I was happy to see there was a lot less spiders. Definitely still some spiders though. Luckily I don't have super far to crawl to get to the moldy spot, but I definitely recommend wearing some knee pads. I have knee pads, I just forgot to put them on for this, so that hurt. And here you can see all the mold. It's getting pretty bad. Fixed the leak a few weeks ago and I thought that was just the end of it, but then I started doing some research and found out that the mold actually eats away at the wood. I always assumed water damaged the wood, but mold does also. About to start spraying, so I just let my goggles unfog for a minute. I probably shouldn't have put them on outside because I've been sweating the whole time since then, so they got a little foggy. I don't even know if you can hear me through this mask. While I was waiting on my goggles to unfog, I took a look around and noticed that my HVAC was leaking pretty bad. The little condensation drain definitely seems to be blocked, so hit that subscribe button if you want to see me fix that. You see all the water puddling up because of it. So anyways, it's time to start spraying this mold. It was hard to get good shots of this because I didn't want the mold killer to rain down on my camera lens. But everywhere that I could see mold, I gave it a hefty coat of this stuff, and it does come pouring down onto you, so that's why you gotta make sure your skin is protected, your eyes are protected, and you've got a respirator on. I was really surprised at how quickly you could see the mold literally dripping off of the wood. Here, I'll zoom in. Look at that, you can see the white dripping off. This stuff said you'd be able to see a difference within minutes, and man, I did not believe it, but it's true. You can literally watch it eat the mold away from the wood in real time. That's why I decided to invest a little bit in an actual mold killer product rather than go with a home remedy like white vinegar or something. If I'm going to get down in my crawl space and do this dirty job, I'm going to make sure I'm not wasting my time. After I sprayed it all real good, it was time to strip and cool off a little bit. But there's two more things we gotta do. There's a lot of moisture down there from the mold killer and from my leaky HVAC, so I need to let it ventilate a little bit. So I hooked up my Predator power station that I got from Harbor Freight to a little portable fan and set that down the crawl space blowing out. And I let it sit for about 30 minutes before crawling back down under there to see the progress. Wow, look at that. Remember seeing all the white before? Now it's gone. But there it is. There's puddles of it down here now. Alright. Well, that looks much better. There's still some. There's still a little bit. See, there's still some back there. It's definitely vastly improved. Wow, that looks a lot better. Still doesn't look great, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. So I think I'll probably come back down here in about a week or so whenever I get back from vacation. Check on the progress again, see how it is, how it's coming, if any more has come off. And if it needs another coat of that stuff, I'll get back down here and spray another coat. So obviously I'm aware that if you hire a professional to come do this for you, they're gonna do a much better job. They'll be able to get all of the mold and probably even prevent it from coming back in the future. So if you have the budget for that, that's great. This video is not for you. But if you're like me and you're not looking to shell out a couple $1,000s for a professional to do it, I believe this will get you about 80% of the results for probably less than 10% of the cost. And sometimes when you're broke, that's as good as you can hope for. Was this a 100% fix for the mold? No, but I feel a lot more confident now about the longevity of my floor joists than I did yesterday. And I do plan on going back under there periodically, spraying some more if I need to, maybe even scrubbing some of the mold off. But the point of this video is just to encourage you to tackle this yourself. Even if you don't do it perfectly, that's okay. Some is better than none. And if you're not the kind of person who can settle for some, then hire a professional to do this for you. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more DIY home maintenance and projects just like this. Next, I'm going to be working on that HVAC leak I showed you, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see how I fixed that. I'll see you in the next one.